Okay, I'm over here. We're gonna do a subdivision. What they did is they staked the center line. I've got no hub stakes, none. So I don't know where to check grade from. I don't know how you guys do it in your part of the world. I don't know how you build a road without a set of stakes with hubs on both sides. So I'm gonna grub this off and I'm gonna roll this stuff way out of the way. So when they do finally come back and stake it right, none of the stakes are in the weeds. Well, we got that all done. I'm gonna get this done, and then Matt's gonna come get the grader tomorrow. He's got a little driveway he's got to do. Him and Jake are gonna use Petey and do a driveway. That's how I keep track of my time. I use my phone stopwatch. Okay, here's a cool one. So you notice back there the stakes are 50 foot apart. When they got here on this stretch down through here, they go to 100 feet apart. So either they ran out of gas or they ran out of stakes. I don't know. What kind of spacing do you guys normally get on control stakes? Now, I know you're gonna say, Jeff, if you had GPS, you wouldn't need no stakes. You just need a model. Yeah, that's probably true, but I don't have GPS, and not everybody has it. So, I mean, I'd love to have it, but I wouldn't use it enough to justify it and pay for it. So, there that is. 24 minutes to go one round. Guess we better pick up a gear. Okay, so if you'll notice, we've got 3 rows of stakes in there. We got the shoulder on both sides and a center line. And then off to the right out there, you'll see some stakes, and those are our controls. There's high lath there, and then some hubs so that we can control the grade. So in a way, it was good they put the center line in, because we ended up using that as an alignment tool to put in the stakes on the left side, because if you don't have a center line, you can end up being off with the stake where it goes, and then your grade's wrong. So generally when we do these kind of subdivisions, we have a row of stakes down both sides with hubs on both sides. But I don't know, maybe that's the way they're done now. You know, a lot of guys have GPS, so none of this is really necessary with GPS. But this is old school. This is how you do it back in the day. Okay, this is GoPro footage without the fingerprint on the lens, like last time. So anyway, Jake and I have pulled the offset, so all we have is stakes 100 feet apart with hubs down one side. So we've had to pull off of them to find the ditch grade. So I am making my first pass over it. I've already grubbed everything off, well, lightly. There's, as you can see, there's still growth in it. So I am pulling that away from the stakes and trying to get a straight line and get us on at 2%. And then I'll end up going down the center line and trying to clean out around that. And then Matt's got the 613 here, and he's going to pick up the material and cut the grade. There's not a lot of cut here. Up on this corner, there's like 8/10 and a foot, one spot, but the rest of it, there's really not much there. So anyway, let's go grading. So I gotta go around this corner. That's always fun. Okay, you're probably gonna say, I haven't seen wood in the ground like that forever. Well, this is the old school how you do it. If I had GPS, you wouldn't see all this wood in the ground. But I don't have GPS, and really don't think I'm gonna put it on an old 14G. So anyway, I got me a Matt and I got me a Jake, and that's all I need. Especially Matt, since he's the surveyor. I don't even know if you could put a GPS on an old 14G. Where all the new ones are electric over hydraulic, it's probably simple. But on a G series, you're gonna have to plumb into the hydraulics to run it. So we'll just get by with what we got. So I've got a straight line cut down the stakes, and I've rolled over, a little more of the organics and got them in a windrow, but I've got the edge at a 2%, and that's what this road is designed for, is 2%. And then Matt can start cutting, cut the windrow, pick it up. So we got to take this leftover material, the cut, and we have to pile it on the outside of this road for bedding, because this will have a pressurized water line for irrigation. So this subdivision does not have city sewer and water. That's down the road to the south, half a mile. But one of the interesting things they did on this that I'm not sure I understand. Let me show you this. So this has a ribbon curb in it, and it's what is that? It's 12 inches wide and 6 inches high. So what they've got here is you've got 12 feet of asphalt on each side of center line. Then you've got that 1 foot wide ribbon curb, and then it looks like a foot of gravel on the other side of it, and then you come down to a 4-to-1. I have never seen a ribbon curb anywhere ever in this county. Not sure what the purpose is. I wondered if you guys had ever seen it and what the reasoning behind that is. So Blaine and Katie from Kansas stopped by to see me. Blaine sent me the lights and Katie sent me the book her dad wrote. And their little girl Shelby came out here, and I had the pan of oil from the N14 sitting there. She decided to stick her hand in it. Check this out.
Shelby.
Shelby. Get her to look up.
Muffin.
Yeah, you're funny.
Shelby fault interrupter. That's the most fun you've had all the trip, huh? Come sticking your hand in the oil and get the hose, man.
Oh, that oil over there?
She said that was worth it.
Adjuster on that side might be out. Here, flip Jeff off. Flip Jeff off. That's probably good enough to take a chance on. Yeah.
So, Jeff's done a thing. I want to thank David Borg in California for finding this for me. And my good buddies Vic Jpaydirt and Lauren Morelli for driving 2 hours to go have a good look-see at it. Anyway, she'll be leaving next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, to come to Blackfoot, Idaho.